Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the San Diego Padres. Eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and on the hill, the big righty, Michael King. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet, really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Steven Kwan. Down the middle for a strike, and we're underway. And that one a little below the knees. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Way inside.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. Hot shot to third. Machado throws to first in time. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, but when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One out, bases empty. And ball one. King was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Outside
Ball 3.
low, and that's ball 3.
Good
Three
pitchers
ball,
make
one
pitches
strike.
in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one
1-0.
way outside, and it's 1-0. One out. Runners at first and second. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
So bases all loaded up. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-2.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
First and second, 2 outs. At the plate, Gabriel Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Pitch misses, 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
D-Rod.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Up the middle, Bogarts. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Guardians 3, the Padres coming to bat. Back here in San Diego, towing the slab in today's game, John Means.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Inside. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Luis Arraez stands in. And misses inside. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Petco Park, top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. King back to work. Just missed. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
On a line, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. Grounded out his first time up. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off. Kwan at first, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
1-2.
Ball 1 there. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Line drive to short and caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 4-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. He's 0 for 1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Machado.
Machado.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Luis Campusano. Top of the zone for a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. Right side. Padres go down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. Guardians 4 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Naylor throws right, bats left. Batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Canada. And that misses. Ball one.
I think this is an important
strike.
inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And he gets tied up right there.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher
ball,
maybe double
2
up
strikes.
on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Outside
2-2.
with a breaking ball. Misses
Ball.
off the plate, and that's ball
Full
3.
count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes Lane Thomas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Right through there for a strike. And a sac bunt here. And Thomas is out.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up. They say it went. Well, Chris, through the early stages,
balls,
he
1
hasn't
strike.
been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Outside low, and that's ball 1. It is interesting,
1
though,
strike.
when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their
2
bullpens.
balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's Brian Rocchio, 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now back, left fielder.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. close,
Ball, no.
but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Two on, two outs. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stay with the play, and that'll end the inning. Guardians strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cronenworth went deep in his most recent game. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the left fielder,
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
That's off the mark, and that's ball two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next is the designated hitter, Eggy Rosario. And that one upstairs, ball one. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Kwan moving back, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. Guardians 4 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Matt Waldron. And he's coming at you with a knuckleball.
number 61, Matt.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan.
Leading off for the Guardians, the right fielder, Will Brennan.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon up and throwing. Vasquez, the right-hander, also getting loose. On the ground, Cronenworth. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one is lifted in the air. Joe getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
2 down, base is empty. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill.
Because you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
That one missing inside.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That one opts against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And here is Xander Bogaerts. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Swing and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 4,
Luis Arias will hit next. That's in for a strike. Now one missed.
No.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Off the mark there, and now it's 3-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his
into center and a base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. First and second, no outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's inside. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Terocchio at second for 1. On to Santana, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Manny Machado now. Struck out swinging his first time. And Manny gets a piece. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit. Here comes Bogarts, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Guardians 4 and the Padres 2. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter now, David Fry. Waldron back to work.
Ball.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Man at first. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. On to Bogarts. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 4 and the Padres 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In the air, left field, Kwan. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Cronenworth in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 gone, runner at first. And here is Connor Joe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Double play ball to second. The flip. 1 at second. On on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The designated hitter, number 5, Eggy.
Now the DH for the Padres, Eggy Rosario. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That one not close. And that is ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. Guardians 4 and the Padres 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Aria.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Merrill sizing this one up. Brings it in. 1 down.
The batter, number 4.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. To the warning track. Makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 4 and the Padres 2. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Xander Bogaerts. Foul ball there. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Thomas flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Right through there for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, center fielder, Junior.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Big stack center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Manny Machado. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Guardians 4 and the Padres 2. Top of inning number 7. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, center field. Joe sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Caught him looking for the K. Guardians go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Sam Hentges.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Out to center. Thomas moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
the batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Grounds one to short. To first. Out. That takes care of Cronenworth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Stepping in, Connor Joe. Just a weak fly ball this time. Brennan makes the play, and it's out number 3. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. Guardians 4 and the Padres 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, David Fry. Waldron back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. One up, one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Lane Thomas. On the ground, right side. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tries to get back and save.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss there. If you're the Padres, this has to stay a 2-run game. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Naylor on third. Thomas over at first with one away. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. In there for strike 1. Tapped softly on the ground. Cronenworth tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Eggy Rosario. That one almost got him.
1 ball, no strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The Guardians up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Bogarts stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one pulled foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Headed towards the corner. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Now Camposano has some trouble with it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to 3rd.
Well, that right there looked like a cross-up behind the plate. Maybe something to do with changing the signs with the runner on 2nd. That, or he just boxed it. Either way, this guy's up to 3rd with nobody out. Good opportunity here.
Kwan. The lone runner stands at third with no outs. Fought off foul. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 3-run lead. Relay throw to second.
He's in
safe. And that's his third hit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. And out to a board into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
The first base, Carlos.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. Right side, hard hit. On to Bogarts. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Now back, the designated hitter, David Fry.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. This one high in the air to left center. Joe makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Guardians 6.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Luis Arias. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Clase, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball still 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And that one popped to short. Rocchio. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And it's fouled away. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's Manny Machado. That one at triple digits. Just missed.
Ball 2. 2-1.
To the right side. Santana steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
Luis
catcher,
Campusano,
Luis.
the next up for the Padres.
Campusano.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long